Welcome to Meki Study Circle channel. In this video, we shall see how to create the rivet which is required for the ball bearing assembly using the SolidWorks 2023 software. So we'll begin with creating a new part file. Click OK. And now we are in the part sketch mode. So in order to create the rivet, we shall select the right plane and enter into the sketch mode in the right plane. So we will basically construct the rivet using a set of lines. So we'll select the line option and we shall simply create the geometry first and later on go for constraining and dimensioning. So this is the basic geometry of the rivet. So we'll see how to give the constraints and also create a perfect geometry for the rivet to be created. So now we have just come out of the line option and now we shall ensure that the endpoint of this and this line they are horizontal. So it became straight, you can see this. And also the next constraint is I'll select the origin and also move the cursor and select the midpoint of this line and tell that they are coincident. So now you can just see that this particular midpoint of the line and the origin point are coincident. Also, we will ensure that this particular endpoint and this particular endpoint followed by this and this, so they are all horizontal. So now we'll go for dimensioning. So we will select first this length and ensure that the length is equal to 2 mm, and next the distance between the top two edges, so that will be equal to 1.5 mm. So this is how it looks. So now let us just fit the model to the screen. So you can just see that still this is not defined. So what we can do is I'll select this line and this line and then enter the dimension as 1 mm. So this is the next point. So you can just see that still these two parts are not constrained. So what we can do is I'll just go for the smart dimension. So this is equal to zero point 0.5 and this will be equal to zero point 0.5. So you can just see that now the diagram is completely constrained. So this is the total length is 2 mm and the total height is 1.5 mm, and each flanges of the rivet will be having a dimension of 0.5 mm, and the distance between this edge and this edge will be equal to 1 mm. So with this we have created a fully defined sketch. So now we require a axis of revolution because we are going to revolve this part about a fixed line. So we'll just take the line for construction and create this axis from this edge. So this is the line considered for axis of revolution. So now we can just exit the sketch mode, ensure the sketch one is selected, and now we can go for a revolved boss at the base option. And then by default you can see that the line number 10, that is this particular line, has been selected for the axis of revolution, and the entire profile has been selected for the revolve command. So we'll just click OK and ensure that the feature is applied. So with this we complete the first part of the rivet. So we'll just select the faces of the rivet and then give a chamfering to this faces. So I've selected these two faces. Now I'll go for the fillet option here and enter the fillet dimension as 0.25 mm. Click OK. So now you can just see that fillet has been provided on the two end faces of the rivet. So after we have created the part, we shall go assign the material. So just click on material and select edit material, and then let me assign the material of AISI 304. Click apply and then click close. So with this we complete the creation of the part, that is the rivet, which is used to assemble the cage into the outer race and the inner race, and also house the rolling elements, that is the balls in the ball bearing. So one component is sufficient, so we require nearly 7 such rivets, and we can just create a replica of this part six times in order to complete the assembly. So this we'll see in the final video, that is in the assembly of the ball bearings. So with this we complete the next part, that is the rivet, which is done using the revolve command. Thank you all for watching.